Headlines read, Tim Bradley explains how Terence Crawford will exploit Canelo's weaknesses and rewrite history. Now, it's hard to tell when Tim Bradley is trolling or he's serious. One thing we know, he's a big Terence Crawford fanboy. He thinks Terence Crawford's up there with Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, the whole nine, and he thinks in his prime he will beat Floyd Mayweather. I don't fanboy for any fighter. I think Terence Crawford is a great fighter, but I don't know if I put him up there with those guys. But up front, I want to tell you, I have some clips. I don't own the rights to this content. It's for educational purposes only. Let's listen to what Tim Bradley says about Canelo knocking out Terence Crawford.
Canelo, man, I'm here to tell y'all, Crawford ain't getting knocked out. He ain't getting knocked out. If Skull, right, can hold Canelo to 152 punches thrown in an entire 12-round fight, 152 punches. You don't think Crawford can? If Charlo, 154 pounder, can go up to 168 pounds. Respect Charlo's skills, but he ain't got Crawford's skills. If he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with him? If Jaime Munguia, if he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez? If Berlanga can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with Alvarez, with Canelo?
Now, this sounds like Tim Bradley is trolling. He's comparing apples to oranges, right? When we look at Jermell Charlo, and I still haven't forgiven Jermell Charlo for this, he just ran all night. He was just in the ring to collect a paycheck. And he got a nerve to still call himself a lion. What kind of lion was he that night? The cowardly lion? William Skull and Jermell Charlo did not come to fight. They came to run all night and get a big paycheck, and that's what they did. When it comes to Berlanga and Munguia, I felt Canelo should have knocked those guys out. I don't know what happened that night. I don't know if they were just too big, but Canelo did not get the job done. He did get the W, right? He did get the W. But both those guys, Berlanga and Munguia, were stretched out in their next fight. And Munguia was knocked out by a dude that had only 4 KOs. And besides that, they are different fighters than Crawford. The reason I say it's a possibility that Crawford could get KO'd in this fight, because Crawford is going to come to win. That is the difference. Crawford is coming to win. None of these guys came to win. They came to survive. And when Crawford comes to win, he's trying to leave no doubt in nobody's mind that he won the fight. And what comes with that, he takes a risk. And that risk could cost him in this fight. And this is why some people are picking Crawford to get knocked out in this fight, because they know Crawford is a dog. He's coming to win. We know those fighters, those 4 fighters Tim named, are not better than Crawford. Crawford is a first ballot Hall of Famer, but Crawford is also a dog. And sometimes being a dog in a fight, there's a possibility that you go out on your shield.
How was it seeing him through the process, man, of his body transformation, instead of cutting down to 47 or 54 to just be coming down to 68, which seems more of his natural weight?
Man, listen, let me tell you, man, he should have been at 68 a long time ago, but, you know, myself, just to make him take advantage of 35, 40, 47. If you can make it, let's make it. After he accomplished everything they accomplished, you can't be mad at him when he say, hey man, fuck that shit, man, I'm gonna fight Canelo at 168. When he naturally walk around big any goddamn way.
Right. Yeah. Now, Canelo is the bigger guy, right? But
he ain't the bigger guy.
Now, to me, a weight bully is when someone drags a fighter to their division and fight them. To me, that's a weight bully. I think as long as you can make the weight, you're not a weight bully. If you can make that weight for that division, I can't call you a weight bully. But one thing Bomac cleared up, there'll be no excuses if Terence Crawford loses his fight. Because according to Bomac, Terence Crawford is the bigger fighter. I mean, you heard it from the horse's mouth. Terence Crawford should have been at 168 a long time ago, but he still can make 135, 140, 147. Makes me more intrigued to see how Terence Crawford will look at 168, right? We're going to see a different Terence Crawford. Don't have to cut any muscle. He's at his regular weight, like Bomac said. And I always heard stories about Terence Crawford. Well, he's not that small. He's not as small as you think he is. And Bomac has confirmed that. So to me, that excuse, that narrative, oh, he's too small for 168, that is out the window. Bomac has just confirmed Terence Crawford is the bigger man. So we shall see.
Man, do you have a prediction on the fight for Canelo Alvarez?
We're gonna beat this motherfucker's ass, dog. It ain't no cakewalk. We're gonna beat his ass, so I promise you that.
Bomac said in this video that I warned you about Spence, and you saw what happened in that fight. And basically, the same thing's gonna happen to Canelo. And if Bomac really thinks that, he's in for a rude awakening. Canelo is not Errol Spence. He's more skilled. His boxing IQ is higher. And matter of fact, whoever thought the Spence and Crawford fight was a 50-50 fight need their head examined. Because I was thinking, I thought in 2018, Terence Crawford would stop this guy. I thought I was losing my mind because everybody was telling me how great Spence was, and I did not see it. Before the car accident, I did not see Spence as a great fighter. He was good, but nothing special to me. Didn't move his head, bad footwork, kind of stiff, not as athletic as Terence Crawford. Crawford was a switch hitter. Errol Spence was bad against southpaws, even though he was a southpaw. So I knew right away Crawford was going to stop this dude. Canelo is a different animal. I'm not saying that Crawford can do the unthinkable and stop Canelo because Canelo's only a man, but Canelo's a different animal, a much tougher opponent than Errol Spence. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Beezy, I'm gone.